Hello, my fellow Gargoyles. Welcome to another series of U.S. President's Play Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night. Yay! More freaking horror nonsense. Woohoo! Anyway, there's only 4 episodes? No, 5 episodes. So I'm going to react to 1 and 2 together, and then 3 and 4, and then 5 by itself, since there's only 5. So, without further ado, links in the description below for the channel and the 2 videos itself, just in case you want to check it out by yourself. Without further ado, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, go! It ain't working, son of a bitch! Alright, let's try this again. Go!
Adjust your volume until you can hear whispering.
That's the first thing we get when we open the game? Ghost whispers? Ah!
That just gave me a heart attack. This game contains jump scares. Yeah, I think we figured that out.
Shit.
Donald's feet gave out from under him.
Knees on the floor is your new...
Also, I've never seen anything of Custom Night, so this is going to be interesting.
style, huh?
This game has another thing coming. If it thinks I'm just going to shine its shoes like that, it can suck my salami before that happens.
How about let's not talk
Well,
about
would you
that?
look at this?
I was joking when I asked if there was a battle royale for this
shit.
franchise. Lesson learned,
That's
don't
a
ever
lot
mess with
of 'em.
Scott.
Gentlemen, if not obvious, welcome to Ultimate Custom Night. As given with the name, this is the game where you can customize any animatronic difficulty.
I guess we know what Don's doing for the next 20 years.
Trial verdict pending, by the way.
If not obvious, there's way too many customizable options to try to tackle every single one. Not only that, this game has nothing really valuable when it comes to additional story.
Really?
As such, I've assembled a small list of challenges that we can face.
Challenges?
They're the assembled difficulties that the creator has made for a default difficulty. As you can see, there's still quite a few challenges, so that's why I've handpicked what we're going to do.
No need to fear. The world's best security guard is here.
That's wonderful news because we're starting with Bears Attack 3.
And of course, I get a circus act to start with.
Don't leave behind any picnic baskets.
What am I looking at?
What the fuck?
This office looks like a mess.
Flashlight, candy cadet. There's certainly a lot to process here.
Friggin'.
We have power again, and now there's noise. How am I making noise?
And we have Freddy in the hall and Freddy there too. Talk
That's-
about needing a breather.
Yeah, especially.
Joe, there's a Frettle thing, and I don't know how to get rid of it.
Don, you know there were instructions out on the menu, right?
Does that look like that advice is helping me right now? How do I make it go away?
Don, you have a bunch of red indicators going off right now.
I understand, but there's a Frettle here.
Hey! It's not,
I don't
not
have
just
5
Freddo,
coins.
but Freddy's moving.
Yeah, put on the mask. That's a good idea, Don.
Hey, 5 coins.
And now Phantom Freddy's here. What do I do?
Danger.
Well, Donald is pretty dangerous to be around, but I don't know if I would call him a stranger.
I mean, this isn't like any of the other games, and there's no actual guidance on what to do. So, for his first time, this attempt isn't even that bad.
Do you know who I am? I'm the world's best security guard, the very best. This adversity will not stop the most gifted man on the face of the earth.
Donald,
Here we go again.
every time you say something like this, you get handed a humble pie with a sprinkle of embarrassment on top.
And you think this thing is going to be the same? Before you know it, we'll have ourselves a winning record in no time, Obama.
Take this for your troubles. Wait, we get power-ups in this game?
Yeah, it's a unique concept that had decent implementation here. And Don's just going right in again, isn't he?
Of course, I'm back in here like swimwear because someone left the doors open. And like Lindsay Lohan, I have an addiction to the dopamine that hits my head after injecting myself with winning juice.
It was actually powder, but
What?
that's still a very interesting comparison.
What's at my door? I heard Fred Bear laugh. Is this him?
Did you hear that knocking? Whoa!
You annoying little Barbie doll. Get off my screen. What is even happening right now?
I told
I
you
don't
that
know.
Ultimate Custom Night can get really chaotic. There's a lot to micromanage,
Oh,
and
there's
this
actually
is
a
just the first
timer,
challenge.
too. That's actually
Don, don't look
interesting.
now, but pay up.
I don't have 5 coins, you soy jack bear. The second I do well, this chunk of metal comes around like the IRS expecting a handout.
And just like the IRS, he keeps harassing you until he gets his money for the year.
I'd pay him if I knew where to get these coins. Stop it!
That's what you get for leaving me hanging.
Something tells me that we shouldn't have left him
How am I not
hanging,
getting
Don.
jump
3
scared so far?
coins. I don't need 3 coins. I need 5 coins. I'm not trying to play skee ball in the corner of Chuck E. Cheese. I'm fighting for my life.
We're not making it out of the hood in this one.
All right, Don, so what's your plan here? The prepared and never caught by surprise, Donald Trump has to have something up his sleeve.
The hell?
I'll be honest, I'm like a milkman without the titty juice. And now the whole gang wants to pull up like I'm squatting on
What the
O
fuck
Block or
was that?
something.
At least you know what to do with some of them. Granted, Fredel is still a challenge, but we'll probably figure that out as we go.
Are you
Yeah,
sure about
we
that?
don't know how Fredel works. You, however,
Fuck
have the
was that
secret
Golden
vault
Freddy?
of information that payday players would break into.
You
How's
can
that
name,
power
claim,
go-
and say anything under the sea, but that's not really going to help us for this night. I also really don't intend to help as much as I've used to. It's time to make that leap,
Okay,
that
that
leap of
Fredel
independence for
disappeared.
you guys.
Just what I wanted to hear. And I'm only at 70% power.
You're gonna
Oh,
have
that
to.
was...
What is happening?
Hi, what the fuck are you?
I know how much you like to fight, so I'll add a new problem to your night.
New problem?
A new challenger has appeared?
What?
A parrot. What the?
The fuck?
Well, to be fair, that is the longest we've lasted. But on the flip side, we aren't making it anywhere close to 6 a.m. at this rate.
Start the game with 102% power. Yeah, that really helps when 30% is getting sucked up like a vacuum cleaner.
And you're
Exactly.
just jumping right back into the swing of things, huh? You know, typically I see you take a break from these things, and then once you collect your strategy, you come back to beat it.
No, trust me. This time I got it.
Okay. Oh, God. Okay. I'm not getting jump scared for some
Swing
reason.
and a miss.
You know what? I'm big enough of a man to admit when I'm wrong. You take this keyboard, Obama, and I'll take a trip to the bathroom.
Okay, then.
That kind of surprises me. Actually, that really surprises me.
Yeah, to be honest, I was expecting more of a reaction. But I guess Donald has matured since then.
I bet he has, Joe. I bet he has.
Well, best of luck to you, Barack.
No hints or help for me either, huh?
Can't show favorites here. It's all equal treatment, and I have faith in you regardless.
What
That
the
may
hell
be
was
blind
that?
faith, Joe. I'm just as clueless as Don is here, although I am trying to piece this puzzle together. Perhaps there's something we're missing.
Well, the most important part is that you try your best. So far, you're off to a pretty calm start to the night.
While you are right, things could pop off at any moment, so I have to keep my guard up.
So why aren't you looking at the monitor?
Just like that.
Oh,
And now I have a whole entourage to deal with.
Well, I will remind you that you should keep an eye on your power no matter what. Otherwise, it's going to be a grueling play session.
I guess I'm only going to find out by learning the hard way.
You're making headway. I shouldn't have
God.
spoke too soon.
what is it supposed to do with that?
It's this balloon boy thing that killed Don. How do I even get rid of this thing?
How am I not getting jump scared at this?
Well, it
Am I
was
just
worth a
getting
try.
used to it?
I think you even lasted longer than Don.
I guess
Nope.
when you put it like that. Speaking of, where is he?
Okay, which one of you liberal losers didn't flush?
Maybe he's avoiding coming back so he doesn't have to play any more of the game.
What, the world's best security guard? Come on, Joe, don't doubt the man without a plan. If he runs away, we win the argument. And we all know how he hates losing.
I suppose you do have a point. Either way, I would just focus on the task you have at hand.
Good note, Joe. Why does Candy Cadet just flicker to life like that anyways?
The animatronics do get a bit quirky at night.
Yeah, I can certainly tell. But I think I'm keeping track of everything for now. Great, now the red warning sign.
Okay, now what got me?
Oh, come on.
That game was totally rigged.
Something tells me that the odds were not in your favor there.
If we're failing this much,
God
these might be the
damn.
longest recordings we'll ever do. Where is Don when you need him?
And there's no toilet paper left. Yep, it was Michelle. It's
All right, on to episode 2. Let's get it going in 3, 2, 1, go!
so you're telling me our cataclysm yesterday wasn't enough, and you want us to press on like we just didn't get put on all fours?
Yeah, because half of it was spent in the bathroom, where you damaged our mirrors in a hissy fit and wasted the toilet paper.
Don't blame the toilet paper on me. That was your wife.
She wasn't even here, you dope.
Gentlemen, let's all cool our jets here.
No,
It's just
we've
the start
got
of the
nightmare
video.
attack.
And I don't want Donald to explode his pants again.
And here Biden comes with the fake news from CNN. I can't even wipe in peace around you people.
Well, You're about to get a whole lot of wipes now. Because looking at this roster, I don't think we're going to make one rotation around the clock, especially after the last time we tried a challenge.
Joe, the Sega cast of daydreaming, doesn't seem to care about jumping to the hardest difficulty under the worst situations. Fortunately for us, I happen to be the world's best security guard.
And here comes the death speed runs.
So what's the plan, Donald? Do you still want to run back a challenge after the disaster last week?
Do you just think the world's best security guard falls over when there's a bit of wind?
Yeah.
Well, think again, Joe. Watch and learn.
The fuck?
8 seconds. Donald, at this point, there's no way you're not doing it on purpose.
I will give Donald the benefit of the doubt. The nightmare puppet needs to be tended to within the second. If
How?
not, well, you know what happens.
How do I even combat that? I have a split second until I have a long, spiny skeleton in my face. Who do they think I am? Jeffrey?
Don't say that too loud, Don. What I said last year might become a reality.
I'm going to ignore that one. But to get rid of the marionette, just make sure the cursor isn't over it for too long.
Never thought I'd hear Slender Man be scared of peekaboo, but here we are.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
so it just fades away when you don't have your cursor on it, huh?
Basically, Don's
Oh
doing
my
a good
god.
job. Although the puppet
Fuck
has
off.
taken a while to leave.
What about the other? Oh
Why
my
is it
God.
back? Do you not have anything better
Well,
to do
it's
with your
on 20.
miserable afterlife than haunt me?
I think the entire difficulty is set to 20, Don.
Yeah.
Let's be real here for a second. If they weren't going to haunt us,
Oh
that
my god,
means they're
fuck
afraid
off.
of our own skeletons.
Not this freaky Slender Man knockoff. How about you spend less time harassing me
Sounds
and
good.
more time working on your anorexia problems?
I just think it wouldn't be wise to insult
Oh,
the things that
there's
are trying
Balloon
to put your
Boy in
head
here.
on a trophy rack. But then again, you do you, Donald.
Well, something just tried to come down the alley, but I had the hatches battened down. That's not happening today.
How has it only been a minute so far? I've lived 3 eternities already.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't
how?
help with Mime Face over here trying to kill us at every foreseeable moment. What is this bird doing? Foxy?
It looks like you can get power-ups. That is, if you live.
Fucking.
I don't want to hear it. Shut up. Of course, you give me 3 coins for pooping on the floor. I just feel great now.
So what now? Are you going to give us our time in the spotlight? I guess not. We're going to have to see a horrible death.
That's just bullshit right there.
I hate this game.
Does that mean it's time for Barack to step in?
Yes, he can take over. I have to gouge my sanity out with the needler rifle before my DoorDash gets here.
Well, now that I'm back in the same position I always am, I have to ask if there is going to be any reasonable way to get past any
Boy.
of these challenges.
Just don't die to Balloon Boy. Anything but that. I'd rather get treated like the hooker toy in Toy Story.
I will say, due to this game's chaoticness, it leaves very little for us to converse about. Either we'll last for a decent amount of time, or we'll keep talking about how much we are
God, that
failures.
marionette is
That's
a
the word in
fuck
general,
off.
but if I can't get the monkey off my back, known as Nightmare Marionette, I don't think there's much we can talk about.
I know we're getting a paddle swung on us, but where in the world's my DoorDash?
Do you not have the app to track it?
Pipe down, Molten Freddy. And I am, but this beanbag is just going around in circles.
Maybe they're just preparing themselves because you call so much.
Sounds like you're just single-handedly funding the delivery industry.
He's got to show up. Be a man. I'm calling him right now and demanding him to be here right this very moment.
Oh, boy.
Have some common decency and at least treat the public service correctly.
I think you just mentioned the impossible feat for Donald. At the cost of your own life, too.
Wow, I was about to say, what about going Freddy?
It's ringing now.
There's no way you're actually doing this.
Yo, what up?
Where's my DoorDash?
In my car.
I know it's in your car. The app already said that. Give me it now.
I wouldn't speak to the guy handling your food like that.
Don has a special way of communicating.
Yeah, no duh, that's what I'm doing.
Do you know how stupid you sound? I'm not asking to hang out at a kickback. I'm asking for my food.
Bit aggressive there.
Man, calm down, Gramps.
The only thing that needs to calm down is your oxygen levels, you ugly trinket.
This is the typical conversation between Donald and the random citizen unlucky enough to encounter him.
Yeah, little bro doesn't know who has his food. Alright, I guess I get some free food today.
He hung up.
Don't quote me, but he was eating your food too.
Is he outside? I shot once at civilians, but I'll do it again.
Joe,
Don't worry, I grabbed the gun just in case.
Damn.
Oh!
Man, we cannot catch a break today. I get cheated out of my food, and
Okay.
Obama here gets cheated out at 2 a.m. And Joe just cheats.
I haven't even touched the keyboard, Don. I think you guys are just not doing so hot. I mean,
Hey.
do you know how many times I cut out you guys dying last episode? It might be twice as more this time.
It's like a scene from Last of Us where you just see everybody get taken out.
Maybe it would help if we knew what we were doing, Joe.
Do you hear that? You know what? I take back everything I said to you, Don. Even if you're the world's best security guard, I don't even think Mike Tyson could square off with these creatures.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying now? This is what happens when we live under a tyrannical ruler that does nothing but play horror games in his time when he should be running the country.
I guess it's illegal to have fun in the White House.
And you define fun as arranging a cornucopia of crap and cocaine to present to us on Christmas? What happened to class?
Regardless, this is a reason why I don't really want to do custom night for too long. It can get pretty repetitive really fast, and there's nothing really worthwhile when it comes to story.
Joe, give me the gun.
I'm not going to do that, Don.
I get what you
Damn.
mean, though. That last attempt right there didn't even scare me. I was just mildly annoyed for having Balloon Boy.
Exactly.
treat my
I'm just
head like
not
a
getting scared
Q-tip.
at all. I only got scared maybe once or twice.
But you're saying there's nothing remotely close to any story in here at all? Are you serious?
You knew I'd get you eventually.
It's been 12 seconds. It'd give me at least a tiddlywink of time to look out of the side of my eye or something.
Joe, I'm going to repeat my demand that you give me the gun.
I am going to repeat my answer. No. I understand how frustrating it is when you keep dying, but we at least have to try a bit more.
I mean,
My
try a bit
advice
more.
is that
Fuck
Balloon
this
Boy
game.
And Nightmare Marionette will be the toughest ones here for this challenge.
And how do we even
There's Circus
counter
Baby
that?
in here
While he's
now.
sitting down, you can't flash your light at him under any circumstance. However, when he's standing up, you must flash your light at him so that he will sit back down.
How do I do that if there's a freddle forming? Joe, give me the gun.
It's Donald.
All right, that's gonna take care of the episode 1 and 2. That's this is nothing with the jump scares. I mean, we're getting all the jump scares, but I'm probably like reacting to maybe 1 or 2 of them. It's just like this is nothing. This is just like it's just annoying. It's like ugh. I don't know. But hey, that's going to be it for this. If you guys enjoy the reaction, be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe, and also ring that notification bell to be notified when I do on this channel. Until then, my fellow gargoyles, see you guys next time.